Is Ripple manipulating the XRP price? Well, everybody thinks so. I personally don't have my mind made up, but I read things from time to time. I see it both ways. I see the community members saying no. Some community members say yes. So what I want to do in this video is kind of get into another argument where I break down exactly what's going on within a community member and get into the facts behind the matter, because this is one where we look at this bull cycle that we're in, right? Everything's going up. We're seeing meme coins. We're seeing top 10 cryptos, right? Everything's pumping. And this weekend, as we approach it, has been even more exciting. Some of the numbers that we're seeing, some of the pushes that we're getting from some of these cryptos out there are really, really fascinating moves into the green. And now XRP is no exception. And at least to my standards, they should not be excluded from this race. So I want to break down what's going on and if Ripple is actually, in fact, manipulating that XRP price. So please let me know your thoughts down below. This is not intended to be FUD. We're just going to have an open-ended discussion where I give you guys my thoughts along the way. So thanks, guys, for being part of the channel. Make sure you guys all subscribe down below. Smash that like button as well. But let's get into it, okay? And this is where we look at the community agreeing that Ripple is not manipulating that XRP price, okay? We look at Ripple as the largest XRP holder. We all know that. But they've come under fire with recent allegations that they manipulate the price, okay? They suppress the price, and that's kind of what we're seeing. Now, what I want to share with you guys is there's manipulation and then there's causation, okay? So that's kind of what we need to go into, and that's what Sherry Empress 21 goes into on X and talks about her interpretation of if Ripple is suppressing and manipulating this XRP price. Now, what we look at is these sales, right? These sales and how Ripple has leveraged trading bots from the GSR to basically do its past institutional sales of XRP. Now, that's why a lot of people think that XRP's historical performance has been so laggard. But Ripple, David Schwartz basically debunked all those claims that Ripple's doing that and saying that the firm has already stopped those institutional sales. Now, that's kind of what we're seeing despite all that clarification. A lot of people are expressing concerns of price suppression. But here comes a lot of the XRP community to the rescue. All right, this is where we see the difference. And she goes on to say about the difference between manipulation versus causation. If you're interested in the facts, then read it as it pertains to XRP, okay? So that's kind of what we're looking at. If you want to see this actual post, go on her X page, okay? But this is what basically it comes down to. And to illustrate this analogy, this is where we look at, it's a misconception that we're seeing, okay? It's the same thing we see within the traditional stock market. If a company would go on to sell company stock, then that would be often misinterpreted as manipulation. Okay, yes, they would affect the market's price. Yes, they would affect how the supply and demand is. Okay, but it does not mean that they're manipulating it to an extent that they're actually controlling it, because prices are ultimately governed, like I said, by supply and demand. So whether Ripple is conducting these sales of XRP to manipulate the XRP price, that's a whole different argument, okay? That's probably a closed-door conversation, and that's what I want to know from you guys down below in the comments, okay? But they are selling XRP, and yes, they had an impact on the price. But do they constitute price manipulation? Is Ripple really in charge of that? That's kind of what we're seeing. That's where I'm sure you guys are going to be blowing up the comments saying that Ripple is a scam. They're blowing up XRP. And they're dumping on the holders, and you're stupid if you hold XRP. So I welcome all that conversation. I want to know exactly what you guys are thinking, okay? But personally, I think what we're seeing is XRP is running alongside Bitcoin in a sense. I know they're not getting that huge pump that we're seeing with meme coins, but they're still moving alongside the rest of the market. They're still having green days. They're still having red days alongside the market. And it's one where we see when we get that clarity from the legal strangleholds that we're in, I think XRP is going to be in a lot better spot than we are right now. And I think that's when that suppression eventually gets lifted, okay? Maybe I'm wrong. Nobody has a crystal ball. This is not financial advice. So please do your own research and due diligence with everything crypto and financial. I just wanted to share my thoughts, go over community members' thoughts as well on this topic. And please let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think Ripple is holding back XRP? And do you think the word manipulation that is used is is not really the right word that we should be using to describe Ripple's sales of XRP. Okay, that's what I got. I hope you guys are all doing well as we kick off this weekend. The market looks hot. The bulls are running. A lot of meme coin madness going on in the crypto markets. I hope you guys are all along for the ride. Make sure you guys all subscribe down below on your way out. Appreciate you guys. And if you guys need any kind of a crypto exchange, I have links down below. A couple exchanges I'm partnered with. If you want to help out the channel, obviously click the links down below. But I thank you guys once more, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.